Hi guys, this is Sven from the Esres channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at Valley of the Kings Anubis 1/6 scale collectible by Mystical Forge. And as always I'm gonna start with the box, and this is a huge box, guys. It's about the size of the quarter scale Terminator endoskeleton box, or the 1/6 scale Avengers Hulk box. And just to give you something to scale the box with, I'm gonna put a 1/6 scale figure right next to the box. Hold on a second. So there it is, the box right next to a basic 1/6 scale body. So yeah, it's a huge box. I'm sitting on the almost on the other side of my collection room across the floor to get the whole box in the shot. And it's a nice box, guys. I'm gonna give you a quick turn around on the box and show you how it looks like. Hold on. Now this is the front of the box. This is the side. This is the back of the box with a product shot. And this is the other side with like a Egyptian hieroglyph thing going on. And on the top, I'm not sure if it got the Valley of the Kings Anubis logo. Nothing on the bottom. And I'm gonna open the box. It got a magnetic flap, and it opens up like this. I'm gonna get behind the camera again, and I don't even have to move the camera closer, but on the left panel you can read a little bit about the figure. You got some Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff, or drawings, or whatever you want to call it, on the top, and you got some other art details on one of the sides of the box, that get covered by one of the flaps. Also have an image of one of the accessories. And on the insert of the box you got the same illustration as on the one of the sides on the outside of the box. And might as well show you. When you remove the insert, you get a huge foam box that protects the inside. I'm already taking out the inside item here. I'm gonna show you in a second, but everything comes wrapped in this foam insert. And that should conclude the box itself. So I'm just gonna close it, set it off to the side, and when you open the box, this is what's on the inside. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit closer. about there for a second. And yeah, this is the sarcophagus or whatever it's called. It's where in the coffin in which they buried their mummies and stuff. And yeah, it's a pretty nice detailed one. You got some hieroglyphs on the bottom and all sort of all everywhere on the coffin. And it's in the shape of a Anubis figure, and it's nicely painted. I'm gonna turn it 180 so you can see the backside. On the back you got the Mystical Forge logo over here, more hieroglyphs. The whole thing is a resin piece, and it splits in half. And this is where the figure is inside. So now, as we've seen, taken a look at this piece, I'm gonna open it and show you the figure and stuff. But first, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit closer. Like this. And I also added this 4 cotton pads for stability, or else it wobbles on the surface. But yeah, it splits open like this, and it's held together by magnet. I'm gonna put the 2 pieces right there. So yeah, both halves have a foam insert, and they have this top piece. On the front half you got some accessories, and on the back half it's where the figure is supposed to sit. I have it lying right next to me because it comes with 2 head sculpts, and I have swapped on I put on 1 head sculpt already, and I don't want to mess up the other one, so I just left it where it was in the package. But yeah, here is the figure itself, and the second head sculpt. This head sculpt only comes with the pre-order version. I'm not sure if you can get this figure with this second head sculpt anymore, but it's a really nice sculpt with the open mouth, and everything, I think, no, the wrist guards might be plastic, the belt might be plastic, I'm not sure. I think, to be honest guys, I'm not sure, maybe it's metal. No, I think it's some kind of plastic or something, the details there, but they're very nicely done, and got some jewels or orbs or whatever it's called, nice fabric, shin guards with some bandages, got some clawed feet, and yeah, hands with gold rings and stuff. This body is basically a Firesen body ripoff. Got I'm not sure about the skin, and it's a metal skeleton inside, like on the Fison figures, but I'm not sure if it's stainless steel, and I'm not sure if this is medical grade silicone either. But yeah, nonetheless they've tried to copy the Fison figures. So on the figure here right now, I got a staff holding hand and a relaxed hand, and I'm just gonna put the figure here for a second. This is the head sculpt it comes with. It got a wire running along the edges of this fabric here. It's a closed mouthpiece. The teeth is highly detailed too. You can see the sculpt in the teeth. You can see the fur and stuff, the ears, tall and pointy. Got orbs on each side, white undead or godlike eyes. Got the snake on top of the head there. Really nicely done. And I'm scared to put it back in here in case I should break it, but yeah, it has this this foam insert, which I think is the best way to protect the figure. It comes with a right clawed hand with the same gold rings on the fingers. It also comes with I'm not sure, but yeah, you got a right and left clawed hand, same details. I was about to say it was the same hand, but yeah, got a clawed hand for the right and left hand. And you got a relaxed hand for the right hand. I swapped this one out for the staff holding hand. And that's the figure parts. In the other tray we have his accessories, and everything here is metal. And got to be careful because the magnets keep clinging on to the chain, but this is a real metal piece. Got stuff entangled here, but yeah, it's a real metal. And trays themselves, I'm not sure, but the chain, they are metal, but they're not magnetic. The chain are metal, and they are definitely magnetic, as you can see. The handle, I think it's some kind of tin or something, so might be careful with it, but it's nicely detailed. And no plastic on this accessory at all, but it's amazingly done. I'm gonna leave it over here. It also comes with this staff. This is also real metal, but non-magnetic. You can take this stand and you can hear it's metal. And when I opened mine the first time, this back end part here, no, excuse me, this top part had fallen off, so I had to super glue it back on, but it stays on nicely now. So probably was a manufacturing error or something, but it's a nicely done staff with this sort of dog head or dragon head or what you're gonna call it. Really nicely done. It also comes with this dagger thing. Same deal. This is real metal. Got some, maybe some glass or plastic orb in the center. Looks really nice. Got some details on it. Really awesome piece. And it comes with this staff as well. This is a long one. It's just as tall as the coffin itself. So but this is the business end of the stick. This is sharp, guys. I think you could cut someone if you took a swing at them. You have this red orb. Again, I'm not sure if it's glass or plastic. Maybe it's plastic. Got some really nice details. All everywhere. And you got the long staff part, and at the end you have some kind of handle with some detail work, and again it's that red orb, and I'm not sure if it's plastic or glass, but most likely plastic. And yeah, as I said, you get the extra head sculpt. This is the original one, the one with the open mouth. It's the bonus head sculpt that only the pre-order customers got, and you got 3 extra hands. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, guys, but oh, sorry, Mr. Unprofessional strikes again. Let's take out everything. And I think the coffin piece was a really nice detail to add onto it. You just put them together, held together by magnet. I'm gonna try to display everything out here as best as I can. And yeah, let's go back to the figure itself for a second. I'm gonna move in closer here for more light. And yeah, this is why I collect 1/6 scale figures, guys. This is I'm not too amazed with the body they used here, because this joint, I think, is it's not it's not messed up. It's just not tight enough on this body, and the silicone skin keeps putting it back in its straightened position. But yeah, I wish it was a better quality on the body, but the figure itself is amazing. This is why I like this is where I'm taking my collection from now on. I'm moving away from the mainstream like Iron Man and superheroes and stuff. I want something special, and this is what I call special. You got the fabric with the wire on the hood. You got the fabric piece around the neck. You got the bandage with the upper or the bicep piece with the orb or the jewel on the top part here. It's nicely detailed and painted and blackwashed. It's the same with the arm guards. Nicely done, molded, painted and blackwashed. The hands, nicely done. Matches the skin color on the body itself. On the his right arm, we got more of the bandage stuff. We got the wrist guard, or the arm brace, or whatever you want to call it. You got the belt. That's really nicely done. I'm not sure if, I don't think you can take it off. I think they wrapped it around and glued it on the figure, so you can't take it off. You got this nicely red loincloth with some gold colored pattern on it. You got the blue waistcloth with orange edge with some gold details around on the edge. Got it all around the edge. You got the shin guards which have a bandage inside with the leg guards on top of it. And you got the feet, and yeah, it has the same, it's basically the same body technology as on the 5 cent figures, but I think it's a knockoff deal, but still the figure looks nice. He doesn't stand well because of the loose ankles, so I'm using a stand for him. Hold on a second. Put the figure right there. The figure itself doesn't come with a stand. So I just bought a stand for him, and I made a nameplate that says Anubis. He holds most of his accessories pretty well. I'm gonna put the staff in here. Like that. Try to get everything else in the frame here. Not so easy, but I'm gonna make an attempt. Oh, Jesus, I'm never gonna get everything in a frame. But yeah, this is good enough in the purpose for the review. As you see here, I have the long moon or crest shaped staff. You got the scale, you got one extra right hand. Sorry, I got the two right hands. They're relaxed, and the clawed shaped one. It comes with the relaxed one by default. You have the staff holding hand, and you have the right and left clawed hand, right and left relaxed hand. If I didn't mess it up again. It also comes with the whatever it's called. It's not a staff. It's called something. And you have the dagger and the extra head sculpt, and everything. All of this was inside the coffin, which was inside of the box itself. And yeah. As I said, this figure is made by a company called Mystical Forge. I never heard of them before, but this was their first figure, as far as I know. They also they also announced a pharaoh figure. I think it was called Tutankhamun or something like that. But I'm not getting that one because the body on him is like a regular 1/6 scale body with the joints showing all everywhere and stuff. So I skipped on that figure. But this one I simply just had to have. It's something special. It's something else than your regular superhero figure. I'm so tired of Iron Man this, Star Wars that, and yeah, you catch my point. So I'm trying to take my collection to another path, sort of speaking. I want to get into more figures outside of the mainstream collectibles. I want more figures like this, and yeah, I think I'm moving out of the superhero collectible business, unless it's something really special. I want something historical, or a video game character or something. I don't want more. To use Iron Man as an example once again, it's like for every new movie that comes out, Iron Man has a new suit, ergo a new figure, and I'm not falling into that trap. If I could afford it, I would probably collect just the Iron Man suits, but I can't afford that, and I can't keep up with the releases and saving up at the same time, so I'm walking away from that stuff, and I'm getting more into these types of figures. As I said, it's a Phison type body with a metal skeleton and some kind of silicone skin, but I'm not sure if it's the same quality as a Phison body, like in my recent review of the 2.0 version of Fison's male body. It's a medical grade skin. It's a stainless steel skeleton. I'm not sure if it's a stainless steel skeleton in this one, but it is a steel skeleton. I'm not sure if it's a medical grade silicone skin, but it is a silicone skin. So hopefully this skin won't crack on this figure, but time will show, guys. Time will show. This coffin piece is basically the same height as the 1/6 scale Hulk figure, so it won't fit inside the IKEA D12 shelf without removing the shelf above the one you're putting this one on. But that's a waste of space if you ask me, so I'm just leaving it on the top of the shelf. So yeah. I haven't seen any reviews on YouTube on this figure yet, so I might be the first one. I'm probably not the only one who bought this figure, but if you have it, let me know, and yeah, write in the comment if you have any issues with your figure. As I said, the left hand on my figure has a very loose ball joint, so it can't hold a 90 degrees pose. It just wanna stay like this. But I'm fine with it. I can just give it a pose and I'm done with the figure. I'm just putting it in my closet or in my cabinet. And yeah. This was my review on the Mystical Forge Valley of the Kings Anubis 1/6 scale collectible figure. I hope you enjoyed this sort of semi-professional review. It's a lot of stuff. The coffin was big, the box was big, so I had to move my camera to the back of my room. But yeah, there it is, guys. As I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Comment on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.